Hi, this is Catherine Hammond, the founder of Hammond Law Group, and I wanted to let you know about a couple of possible tax changes that are on the horizon. The first one relates to President-elect Biden's proposed tax plan. As you may know, he has promised that there won't be income tax changes for anybody who makes less than $400,000 a year. But he has proposed a change that would potentially impact the choices that you make regarding your estate plan. And the change is this: inherited assets, when you leave property to your loved ones at your death, they would no longer receive a stepped up basis at your death. At death, instead, they would be subject to the capital gains tax based on the original basis that you had in the property or in the asset. Now, this would have to pass Congress in order to become law. So it hasn't happened yet, but we want to make sure that you're aware of the possibility because it might change the way that we do things with your estate plan. If it does come into fruition, we will provide guidance on how to minimize your taxes in your specific situation. There's another possible tax change on the horizon that I also wanted to mention. There is what I would say is a strong likelihood that the estate tax exemption could be reduced from its current $11.58 million per person to some amount that is much smaller. The exemption amount is currently scheduled to sunset in 2025, so we know that it will change sometime by 2025. But because of the pandemic and the money that the government has had to spend to support individuals and businesses this year, there's a fair amount of speculation that that exemption amount could be substantially reduced as early as next year. If that happens, then any amount that you have in your total estate value over the new exemption amount would be subject to estate tax at a rate that's typically somewhere between 35 to 45%. That would come into play when you die. So there are ways to make sure that this tax change, when it happens, I'll say it's likely to be reduced, very likely to be reduced. There are ways that we can address this so that it doesn't mean an increased tax bill for you and your family. It may include making gifts before the new law goes into effect. So if you want, we can go ahead and start addressing that and talk through gifting plans. Or you might want to see what happens with the law. But if the law gets changed, we may need to move fairly quickly to implement a gifting plan before it goes into effect. So we will keep you posted on any changes as they come. Let us know if you would like to start talking about making lifetime gifts now to make sure you get the benefit of today's estate tax exemption amount. You can call our office and schedule a call with either Jessica or Chad, and we can walk you through that. I hope that you are well. Take care. We'll see you soon.